Going to be your reading. This is for fire sign placements: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Be sure to flip and switch the roles and genders and place yourself where you fit in the story, okay? So, oh wait. All right. Let's do the fire sign placements. Most importantly, need to know right now. Okay, so we got isolation. Okay. Somebody could be recovering from something. I don't know if somebody here is sick. Or somebody's not recovering. Okay, somebody here may be having to pull out. Some of you guys haven't wore a suit or got dressed up in a long time, so it could be time to step out. Maybe some of you guys have been in isolation for too long. It's time to dress up, you know, get handsome, get pretty, and go out. What else? Some of you guys may have an occasion coming up where you're going to have to put on a suit. Whether you're a man or a dress or something. What else? Okay, we got recovery. Hold on, guys. Okay, yeah, recovery. So somebody could be recovering from something. Like I said earlier, what else? Some of you guys could be getting, hey, Arlen, buenos tardes. Some of you guys could be getting the key to something. One more. Yeah, and we got dissipating. What the hell? And we got renewal in the reverse. So somebody could be having a hard time with some type of transition, some type of ending, beginning. There could be something about the seasons. Like, I don't know if somebody has a hard, I don't know if some of you guys struggle with seasonal depression. You know, like when the sun goes down earlier or there's less sun. Hold on. All right, my bad, y'all. Oh, child. All right, somebody could be having a hard time with the change in seasons here. So maybe get outside. You know, I feel like somebody could be self-isolating, but that's not going to really help. Somebody here needs to go outside, dress up, make yourself look good, feel good. Somebody here could spend too much time indoors, or we'll see. What's isolation for fire signs? There could also be a talent or some type of hobby that somebody has put away for a long time, and somebody could be rediscovering that. Because with dissipating, when it in this deck, this talks about a person that's basically just wasting their life away, wasting their talent. Maybe somebody battles with some type of like mental health stuff, depression. I'm getting heavy. It's, again, especially when the seasons change. But we'll see. What's isolation? for the fire signs. Yeah, the Fool in reverse and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This could even be a feminine energy here, a mother figure that's going through this. If it's not you, Taurus, Libra here with the Empress here. Aquarius with the Fool, and we got Gemini here with the Ten of Swords. Yeah, but the Fool in reverse, somebody could be feeling way down. And maybe somebody feels way down because, I don't know, somebody here could be a parent. Okay, I don't know. Or somebody here is taking care of another person. Maybe you're somebody's caregiver. Maybe there's somebody close to you that's sick, or it could be a child, a parent, a partner, a friend. I don't, you know. But with the Fool in reverse here, somebody feels restricted. Somebody feels isolated. And this could be, I don't know, somebody here relapsed back into a bad habit, an addiction, or a mentality. Again, somebody could struggle with like mental health issues. There's something that causes somebody to feel like mentally and psychologically restricted. Or maybe it's due to a person that they're around. Okay, but we'll see. This could be you or them. What's the recovery? Yeah, the Nine of Swords here. Somebody could be worried about some type of recovery. It could be for their health, their finances, their mental. Mars and Gemini here with the Nine of Swords. Somebody's not doing well. Somebody's really not doing too well here. What's dissipating? Maybe somebody's sitting somewhere feeling sorry for themselves. I don't know. Dissipating. Yeah, Four of Swords in reverse. Jupiter and Libra, that's somebody that something is not healing, is not getting better. Again, this could also be someone here that needs to get outside. Somebody could be sleeping too much, or they're not getting enough sleep. And if you or this person already struggles with some type of mental health or bad anxiety or whatever this is, not getting enough sleep is only going to make somebody feel worse. Somebody could be sleeping too much, or they're not getting enough sleep. What's isolation? Yeah, the Five of Cups wanted to come out. Somebody could be depressed. Isolation. Yeah, the King of Swords here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There could be like some type of disappointment that somebody, yeah, the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Hangman, the Five of Cups, the Star in reverse, the Three of Cups here, the Six. Yeah, oof. Somebody could feel like they're stuck in limbo, or something is paused, or it's delayed. Somebody here could be feeling really hopeless here. Hey, Candy Girl, somebody could be feeling hopeless, lethargic, tired, drained, severely fatigued. With the Star in reverse. Maybe somebody doesn't have much of a social life. Yeah, somebody here could need to go out, meet some new friends, or just go have a good time. Somebody could be severely depressed. Somebody could also be having a hard time moving on from something. There could even be somebody going through a natural disaster. That maybe this is somebody that's at a distance from you. Okay, that could be going through this here, but somebody here could be feeling disappointed, depressed, they're sad. Somebody could have felt like they lost something, or they're losing something. Maybe somebody feels like they're losing themselves, losing a sense of their identity. They lost a connection, a friendship, you know, something here. But what's recovery? Okay, yeah, King of Wands here. Aries, Leo. Okay, this King of Wands is looking at this King of Swords. And we got the Three of Swords here. And the Four of Pentacles. So somebody is holding on to some type of grudge, or some type of heartache or grief. And it's causing them to be at a stalemate. Because, they're too... So it's blocking their mental and... Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer energy. July, Cancer, July, Leo. Is somebody going with the... What's the dissipating? And we got the Two of Cups in reverse. There could be a connection that's fading away, or somebody feels like some type of connection to themselves, a part of themselves is fading away. Two of Cups here in reverse, Venus and Cancer. Yeah, the Sun here is about... Yeah, somebody's worried about their sense of identity, their sense of freedom. Maybe that could be changing. Again, we did see the Empress. Maybe somebody's pregnant, or they got somebody pregnant, or... And maybe somebody's not really expressing this, or you don't really know that they're feeling this way, or somebody doesn't know that you feel this way here. But somebody's definitely, even if somebody's not alone, they feel alone. Somebody here could be, they can have a poker face. They're not really expressing this to you or to anyone or even really to themselves, but it's, the feeling is there. So even if something is going unnoticed, the feeling is definitely there. Oh shit, this is not fire signs. Oh my God. Oh, well, I guess it is fire. Damn. Okay, y'all get another reading? Why am I doing? Wow, it's supposed to be for water and air today. Wow. Okay, I guess the fire signs need an. I'll do water and I'll do the water and air signs after. But why? Yeah, I'm the Ace of Wands. I'm like, why am I doing fire? It's supposed to be air and water today. But anyways, I'll go with it. Look, everything happens for a reason. But somebody's worried about losing their sense of identity. Maybe somebody has, because, you know, this could be somebody who's been an athlete or they were a bodybuilder. Yeah, wow, I guess we needed the message. Yeah, because I'm like, I just did fire signs yesterday. Why am I doing, I'm like, fire, but I just, okay, I ain't going, you know, I'm gonna go with it. Maybe y'all did need it. This could be someone here who maybe they were used to physically being able to do something, man or woman, and now that they can't, whether it's because of their health, their money, some type of loss, whatever this could be really weighing on somebody. What's the Fool in reverse? And the Ten of Swords. Yeah, somebody's not happy with something. Somebody could feel like they don't really see a way out of a situation, or they can't see their way through something. The Four of Cups here, Moon in Cancer. Somebody's very discontent. They could even be bored with life. Somebody definitely feels restricted. They feel isolated. Maybe somebody hasn't gone out in a long time. Somebody here could miss their friends. They miss their social life. They miss a person. They miss being connected to someone, okay, or something, even whether it was good for them or not. What's the Four of Cups? Yeah, the Eight of, something is not moving forward for somebody. Eight of Wands in reverse. Somebody definitely feels restricted. Mercury and Sag. Yeah, we are in a retrograde right now, too. I'm not really sure which one. But Mercury and Sag here with the Eight of Wands in reverse. A lack of forward movement, a blockage. Somebody also could be missing an opportunity that's right in front of their face because they're overthinking something else that didn't work out, that they just can't move on from, or that they're just holding on to. What's this King of Swords? Yeah, the Star, and heavy Aquarius energy here. The Star in reverse. Somebody also may not want to speak up about this because, I don't know, somebody feels like if they speak up about it, it's going to make them feel too vulnerable, too weak. Somebody may have a hard time with self-expression or being open. Somebody here can also be in a very antisocial space right now. Like they don't really want to socialize with nobody. They don't really want to connect with nobody. Somebody just wants to sit and rot away somewhere. Like they just sitting there feeling sorry for themselves. I hate to say it like that. Star in reverse. Somebody here could also be sick. Or they're in despair. Somebody's losing hope. They're losing faith. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. I can't make, this could be a father figure. The King of Swords here, the King of Wands. This could be an Aries or a Scorpio. Yeah, somebody could be sick, or they feel abandoned. They feel left out in the cold. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles is illness. The Star in reverse is illness, and the King of Pentacles in reverse is illness. This could, yeah, Ten of Wands here. Saturn and Sagittarius. Some of y'all could be seeing 10-10. Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. Somebody feels burdened. They feel way down. Maybe somebody has a lot of responsibility or a lot on their plate, man or woman. They have obligations. What's this Ten of Wands here? Somebody may feel like they've been making sacrifice after sacrifice and they're still not getting anywhere, or something is still stagnant, or they're still not satisfied. Ten of Wands. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles here. Maybe somebody has, they work. Somebody here could be burnt out from work. All somebody does is work or go to school. They don't have much of a social life. Maybe somebody is trying to use work or school or whatever that they do for work as a way to overcome some type of grief or sadness or something that they don't want to address, but they're clearly holding on to it. And I said in the fire sign reading yesterday, something is only going to get bigger. The more somebody doesn't address something, the worse it's going to get. Nine of Swords. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles here, the King of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody here could have gotten bad news about their health, their finances, or about someone's. What's this Nine of Swords here? Or somebody here could be procrastinating about doing something because they feel really insecure. They feel like they don't have enough, or that they're not enough, or something, again, it could be something going on health-wise, mental health. That could be causing somebody to procrastinate on making a move or taking action. But the more somebody procrastinates, the more stressed out they get, and the more hopeless they feel about being able to renew something. Yeah, too much time. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Too much time has gone by already. And the more somebody sits here and wallows in self-pity about repairing something, rejuvenating something, fixing something, working on something, the worse they're going to feel. Nine of Swords. Somebody's too much in their head. Analysis paralysis. Nine of Swords. The Devil in reverse. Somebody here needs to get out of their head. There could be some type of death or change or ending that's going on, and somebody's not handling it well. And I said this in was it the Fire Signs or a Sag reading I did a few days ago? This could even be someone's ex who's not handling, your ex or somebody's ex here that's not handling some type of disconnect or breakup or separation too well. Clearly, Fire Signs needed this reading today because I was supposed to do water and air only, but here we are. Yeah, I just did y'all yesterday. That's crazy. Let me write something down. Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. The only way for somebody to recover something and get the key to unlock or unblock or whatever, or move forward, is for them to get out of their head and take action. I feel like somebody's feeling in despair because they realize maybe they had you waiting too long, or somebody had you waiting too, or you had somebody waiting too long. Flip and switch it. Somebody could be realizing that they waited too long to do something, and now it's going to require more effort and more work and more labor, whether it's emotional labor, physical labor, mental labor, whatever it is. And that could be the issue. Somebody's like, but they were the cause of this. So somebody here caused a disconnect. They let something dissipate between a connection, whether it's a lover, a parent and child, family, friends, work, whatever this is. And now because somebody has the weight of, damn, this is going to cost me, or this has cost me. Even if it doesn't cost money, it's going to cost labor, it's going to cost energy, it's going to cost time, it's going to cost effort. And somebody here knows that. But that's the only way somebody here is going to be able. Maybe somebody also has to go through some type of recovery program before they can even come toward you or be near you again, or before they can even be before they can even be responsible or have some type of leadership or sense of responsibility. This could have been somebody who has disappointed you, not just you, but disappointed a lot of people in the past. They burnt a lot of bridges. So maybe somebody needs to get their shit together. Somebody here could be going through an injury or some type of trauma. Clearly. Yeah, I also feel like somebody's trying to avoid some type of inevitable ending or change or transformation or death that's going to happen anyway. Devil in reverse. Yeah, somebody's mind is moving like a mile a minute. Now, the Knight of Swords here could also be someone that's extremely heroic. So I don't know if you're coming in to help somebody or somebody's coming in to help you, or this could even just be somebody here is going to end up thinking quick and fast on their feet here. Something is going to spring somebody into some type of action, or it's going to make somebody do something. Somebody here could be getting bad news about something, or maybe they don't like the way something is going, or they're picturing how something may turn out really bad. So they're going to say, you know what? Let me just hurry up. Let me just do this. Let me just say this. Let me just get on the ball with this, because I don't want to miss an opportunity. I don't want something to go back on me. I don't want this to backfire. I don't want to sit in regret, or I'm tired of waiting for this other person to communicate and they're not saying something. So let me just go ahead and say, or let me just go ahead and do it. But I feel like whoever was wrong in the situation needs to be the one to speak up and take action. Because it's very selfish to be the one to have caused something, but then wait on other people that you traumatized, you affected, you hurt, to take the initiative, all because you're in your ego and all because you feel embarrassed. That's fucked up. And if that's the case, whatever missed opportunity gets missed, oh well. Knight of Swords here, Taurus, Gemini energy. Somebody could be born in May. What's Knight of Swords? Maybe somebody's always used to other people coming in and repairing the damage that they've caused. And this has allowed somebody to basically sit here and just get away with shit for so long. There's a fear that somebody here is going to have to confront, whether it's a fear of rejection, a fear of being told about themselves, whatever this is, somebody's going to have to face it. It's the only way you or this person or whoever is going to be able to recover. And if they don't want to do that, they can just sit and wallow in self-pity and allow a relationship, a connection to dissipate for good. Knight of Swords. Yeah, Nine of Cups in reverse. The Moon here in reverse. The Five of Pentacles. Somebody's in their feelings clearly, but they want to hold back. They want to be selfish. They want to be petty. Okay. Moon in reverse, Cancer, Pisces here. The Nine of Cups here. Jupiter in Pisces. Somebody's going to end up not getting, a wish is not going to be granted if they don't make a move. I also feel like there's really, somebody here can overindulge. I don't know if somebody has to get some liquid courage, or what's this Nine of Cups in reverse? That's throwing me off. That's throwing me off. Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay, somebody gonna holding back and playing victim. Yeah, somebody thinks somebody here is very petty. And I'm really getting the person who's holding back and who doesn't want to reach out is the person who caused the issue. The person who walked away, the person who ghosted, the person who left somebody on red, the person who, they're the ones that are, it's like, no, I'm going to, somebody here is in their ego. Okay. Leo energy, somebody here, yeah, they're in their ego, they're holding back. They want to recover or fix something, but they're holding back. Somebody here playing victim. Yeah, I also feel like somebody here is being petty. Well, they're gonna have to, the fire signs or cross watcher is going to have to, meanwhile, I feel like I feel like there's people or a person who was victimized, and the person who was victimized is the person who's expected to reach out and repair something and to fix something. And that's what's really selfish. This could be a parent, a parental figure. You may have kids with this person. This could be a friend, a lover, whoever it is. The Leo just did me like that Saturday, left me on red. Yeah, and he's going to have to reply. He's going to have to reach out to you. I don't know what these people be thinking. What's the King of Wands? Yeah, somebody's views and their beliefs are extremely distorted. Taurus here with the Hierophant. This could have been somebody that could have been an issue with commitment. I feel like somebody is selfish. Somebody here can have really weird gender roles that they're not really fulfilling, because if this is a man who is expecting a woman to chase, it's like, how can you be like, oh, men are this, men are that, but you're the one that's looking anyways. Okay, I don't know. I feel like there's some issue with gender roles. Something is just very distorted about somebody's beliefs here. Somebody's a hypocrite. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, there could be some type of physical or emotional distance. I feel like somebody here is not budging. This could be you guys. You're like, listen, you're the one that walked away from me. You're the one that left me on red. You're the one that curved me. You blocked me. You did this. You did that. I'm not budging. So you're going to get left behind. Whoever was the victim of something should not be the one to repair it and reach out. This is like having a deadbeat parent or a parent who's not really involved. Well, who says, well, the phone goes both ways. It's like, you're the parent. You're supposed to make the effort for your child. It don't matter how old your child is. You're supposed to make the effort. You're the parent. Somebody here is very petty. And for some of you guys, this person could have learned this petty behavior from their parent or parents. Hierophant in reverse. Or this could be y'all flipping and switch it. Yeah, the judgment. Somebody's judgment, somebody's beliefs is all fucked up. Somebody here wants a second chance, but they're holding back when they were the one that caused something. They gonna have to reach out to me. They need me. They gonna have to, yeah, and they're gonna get left behind. Because some of you guys are tired. You're not gonna just be waiting. Somebody here is not gonna be waiting forever. Somebody's not gonna be waiting forever. No. Somebody here, they think, somebody here thinks way too highly of themselves, to be honest. I don't know if somebody's around people that are just enable them. Maybe somebody gets a lot of attention for how they look. Something has gone to somebody's head. Okay? But there could also be something with the malpractice for some of you guys. If a close loved one, somebody here could be in a nursing home, or they could be, again, in some type of like recovery center. I don't know if somebody's getting a phone call, or somebody could be in some type of rehab or something like that. What's the Judgment? What's Judgment? His ego is huge, yeah. Judgment. Yeah, the Seven of Wands. Yeah, there's a blockage. There's an obstacle. The obstacle is somebody's ego, and somebody's lack of vulnerability, and their lack of accountability, and their lack of responsibility for how they treat people and how they go about things. Somebody acts like a little ass boy, a little ass girl. They act like a rebellious teenager. Somebody needs to grow up. Four of Swords in reverse. Ridiculous. You do something, you fuck up, you walk away from something or somebody, you have to be the one to reach out and fix it. You leave somebody on red, or they were the last to reach out to you, or if you fucked up, whatever, you need to be the one to fix it. And the longer somebody waits, the more burden, the bigger the burden is going to be. Yeah, somebody here could be in isolation. They rather isolate than take accountability for what they did to you or what they said, or this is you. Fire signs. Cross watch and flip and switch it. Virgo here. You or somebody can have Virgo in their chart. Somebody, Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, Three of Wands in reverse. Ain't no more waiting. Oh, well. Somebody just going to have to realize that they fumbled the bag. Three of Wands in reverse. Aries sun. Somebody they don't know how to see they have a hard time seeing the bigger picture. They rather win an argument or prove a point than to make something, than to fix something, than to resolve something. And people like that, you're not going to ever be able to have nothing with them. They're too much in their ego. Man or woman, too much in their ego. Somebody's going to die this way. They're going to live the rest of their life being immature, being petty, being childish, being whatever, spiteful or immature. They're going to just be this way until the day they die. And they're going to probably live a very lonely life, whether they have somebody or not. They're going to live a very lonely life internally and emotionally and psychologically. The cycle is over anyway. This chapter is closed. I feel like a lot of you guys could be needing to give yourselves closure. Don't wait on somebody to give you closure, especially if they did you wrong or they did you foul. Or if you did somebody wrong, again, like I said, you need to make it right. Three of Wands in reverse. Some of y'all with the Ten of Cups wanted to come out. There could be kids involved in this too. Or somebody just, they developed this from their upbringing. This is where they get this shit from. Three of Wands in reverse. And that's why you and somebody don't see eye to eye. That's why a connection can't go to the next level. Somebody is just, yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's health could be even declining as well. Heavy masculine energy. King of Swords, the King of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the King of Pentacles. I don't see no feminine cards here aside from the Moon card. And that could just simply be someone's psyche that they refuse to look at. So they overindulge, or they escape, they run away, they isolate, they disconnect rather than to face something head on. King of Pentacles here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Aries here. Somebody here can be in April, Aries, April, Taurus. Yeah, somebody's just waiting for time to go by. Somebody's going to run out of time. King of Pentacles in reverse. And this can even be someone who's getting sick. Their health is getting worse. Or something with their finances. There's somebody here could be having setbacks, delays. King of Pentacles in reverse. It's ridiculous. Yeah, the Ace of Swords here. And the Magician in reverse. Somebody is lacking on resources. I feel like somebody here knows that they have to make something right. This could even be somebody's karma, but I feel like somebody's too stubborn. Too arrogant, too stubborn. The Magician here, heavy Virgo, Virgo, Gemini. Somebody also could be exploiting someone who's sick or who's elderly or who's going through something. Maybe somebody's not in their right state of mind. But what's the Magician in reverse? That could be a lack of clarity, but it came out with the Ace of Swords upright. Somebody knows that a person is manipulative. Ace of Swords upright with the Magician in reverse. Ace of Swords upright, Magician in reverse. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Something. Yeah, child. Somebody definitely could not be doing well health-wise. There could be some treatment that's not working for somebody. Because the Magician in reverse could be like some type of experimental stuff. Or maybe somebody was experimenting with something and there's no renewal. There's nothing, something's not getting better. Whether it's between you and them somebody else, them and themselves, whatever this is. Queen of Pentacles, yeah, something, a lot of cards about health issues. If it's not physical health, it could be mental. Maybe somebody really does have some undiagnosed mental health issue. Or they stopped taking their meds, you know, they started feeling better. So they, you know, they skipped a day or two too long without taking something. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius here. December Capricorn, December Sag. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This could be someone in your family or somebody close to a person. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, the Eight of Cups and the Five of Wands in reverse. Saturn and Leo. The Eight of Cups. I feel like somebody's no longer fighting for something. They're just going to disconnect. Yeah, something is fading away. I feel like somebody's emotionally checked out. They either physically walked away or they're emotionally checked out. Saturn and Pisces. Y'all could be seeing 888. Yesterday, you guys got 444 and 666. But the earth signs got 888. And we have a lot of earth energy with the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, Three of Cups in reverse. There's no coming back together. There's no renewing this. And somebody needs to understand that. Somebody does not want to be bothered with somebody. I feel like somebody just is not getting it. Maybe that's why I have to. Maybe that's why y'all needed another reading. Three of Cups in reverse, Mercury and Cancer. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles here. Virgo, Leo. Somebody could be born in August. Somebody also could have dragged their feet. I just feel like somebody here took too long. Somebody here thought they had more time than that. They dragged their feet. And I feel like it was intentional. It was out of arrogance and ego. So, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles here. Maybe somebody here needs to go get help. This could even be someone that you met at work. You could have met this person publicly somewhere. Or somebody here needs counseling. They need help. Y'all could be seeing 333. Capricorn got 333. Mars and Capricorn here and Capricorn here is heavy. So go watch Capricorn. You're reading. Oh, thank you, girl. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I feel like something is going back on. Yeah, the Empress. The Empress here. I don't know. What's somebody here? I don't know. Is somebody pregnant? The Emperor, the Empress. Is somebody married? Is there a pregnancy? What's going on? There could be something with children, this could be a person's parent or whatever. I don't know. But Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Opposing forces here. There could even been somebody here could have even got bad advice from a friend, a mutual friend, a co-worker, or somebody that they know or that you know. I don't know, somebody here put something in somebody's ear. Somebody here could have orchestrated some type of meeting or connection to separate two people on purpose. But if that's the case, it was never meant to be anyway. Clearly. Something could have just been a lesson. It wasn't really meant to go farther than this. Or further than the way that it went. And if it was, then somebody's going to have to try again next lifetime. Because in this lifetime, I don't really see. Somebody's not even doing the inner work, really. Chakra messages. Yeah, crown chakra. Somebody's crown. Somebody here could be doing spell work, or they're manipulating the energy around something. Crown chakra, divine connection, inner wisdom, life path, spiritual truth. The crystals are amethyst, clear quartz, moonstone, and selenite. The element is cosmic energy. Archangel Jophiel. It says, I am one with the universe, and I have trust in the divine plan. I just feel like something is out of somebody's control. So there could be a lot of suppressed anger, depression. Somebody could be feeling small, insignificant. This could even be somebody that's extremely materialistic, but they're learning a lesson around what they prioritize and how they treat people based on what they have or don't have, how they judge people. Now this person is over here feeling hopeless. Somebody could be feeling disconnected from themselves and others here. Yeah, this is this person's lesson. Somebody's getting karma. Or they will. Yeah, resentment. Somebody here can even be holding. There could be some type of resentment going on as well. That somebody's still holding on to for whatever reason. What else? Yeah, somebody here could have overreacted, or they could have said that you overreacted to something. Yeah, again, somebody has a hard time seeing the bigger picture. It was a principle. It wasn't really just what happened or who it was with or however it went. It's the principle. And somebody here can't understand that the principle is what matters. You and this person don't have the same morals or values. And that's why something's just, it will never work. Whether it's a friend, a lover, a family member, whatever this is, it's the principle behind it. That's what it was really about. And somebody can't understand that. Crown chakra. Yeah, don't know what to believe. Somebody's judgment could be off. Somebody has a worried mind. They feel lonely and misunderstood. They're suppressing negative emotions. Somebody's having mood swings, self-sabotaging, unstable and insecure. Yep. Resentment. Yeah, lack of creativity. I feel like somebody does the same shit over and over. Their behavior is predictable. You almost can be able to predict somebody's behavior when they do something or when something happens. Overreacting. And weak throat chakra. Somebody here said or did something that could have even hit below the belt. And suspicious and fearful, shyness and social anxiety. Maybe somebody's antisocial, or they have an antisocial personality disorder. Not feeling good enough. Somebody doesn't really care about how things affect other people. They don't. They have no etiquette. They have no coof. They just have no decorum about them. They have no class. It's like they just don't know how to get along with other people. Their life is very small. This could even be somebody's own mother or father or parental figure. You may have kids with them. This could be your parent or mother or father or somebody else's, a family member, whoever this is. Somebody's world is extremely small, and they make it small by their behavior and how they treat people and how they act. Somebody here is very hateful, very nasty. They can even gossip a lot. Something was a test for somebody, and it don't look like they're passing. Throat chakra, communication, self-expression, healing, releasing, creativity. The crystals are sodalite, angelite, blue lace agate. The element is ether. We got Archangel Michael. It says, I speak only the truth and I listen to others. Somebody has a hard time of listening to other people. If you say something that this person don't like to hear, they'll go off on you. If they get triggered, they're going to go off on you. They don't care if it makes sense. They don't even give it time to see and process if it makes sense or not. And somebody here doesn't know how to take constructive criticism. Again, they have a big ego. Man or woman, they have a very big ego. They get triggered, they blocking you, they walking away, they're abandoning you, abandoning the kids. Like somebody here don't care. They don't care. Somebody will cut anybody off with the quickness, but they won't ever look at themselves. It's everybody else that's the problem, but not them. Everybody's always, oh, they're just jealous, or you're just overreacting, or you're just too sensitive, you're just too this, you're just too that. And it's like, no, you're emotionally avoidant, you're selfish, you're insecure, you're unstable, you're not considerate. That's the issue. You're childish. You're reckless. Somebody can have Peter Pan syndrome too, or Tinkerbell syndrome. They don't want to grow up. Somebody's going to be forced to get help for something. Somebody's going to go through some type of really unwanted change where they're going to have to get help. Somebody could have been dragging their feet to get help or to something, and they're going to have, or they were dragging their feet to cooperate with you or whatever this is, but they're going to have no choice but to do it. Because something doesn't look too good for somebody. Something is not getting better for somebody. So this is your reading, fire signs. I did y'all again. I don't know what that's about, but clearly somebody here needed it. Go watch the reading from yesterday. I'm going to do water and air signs next. So I'll see you guys in the next ones. And if not, I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.